If you're going to a camping event, you may have seen on a kit list something called a bedroll. That's what this is. A bedroll has all of your bedding inside it and keeps it nice, dry, and all together. So it makes it easier for traveling, and so you can carry it all in with you easily without needing any help. You can set up your bed faster, and you stay dry. The first step for a bedroll is the tarp. Your tarp should be about 2 feet longer and 2 feet wider than your foam mat. A foam mat comes next. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's a mat made out of foam for sleeping on. You should not be bringing any air mattresses to camp unless you're specifically told you can, and that includes the self-inflating kinds. The next step for a bedroll is the sleeping bag. This sleeping bag is a nice light summer one, but sometimes you'll be wanting thicker, bigger sleeping bags for colder months. Next, you'll have your extra blanket or camp blanket if you have one. The extra blanket provides extra warmth while you're camping. It can go inside. And we have your pillow. Your pillow should be as small and as flat as possible to make it easier for rolling in your bedroll. The next two things are optional for putting in your bedroll. You can bring a friend with you, or you can put your pajamas in there. Your last but not least, definitely not least, because it's arguably the most important, is your rope for tying up your bedroll. Your rope should be nice and thick and real rope. Do not go and buy the plasticky stuff because that will hurt your hands and it's not easy to work with while you're tying it. You'll also want a slip knot in your rope. A slip knot is a knot designed to be able to move so that you can make your loop smaller or bigger depending on what you need it for. Your bedroll, you're gonna fold the sides in, and this is where you're gonna want to ask a friend to come and help you. So I'm gonna go and ask a friend to come and help me. So your friend's job is to hold your bedroll while you start rolling, making it sure the tarp stays closed and it stays as flat as possible. When you start to roll your bedroll, you're going to fold in the ends of the tarp, make a kind of triangle here, and then you're going to fold it in. This creates the waterproofing effect that you want for your bedroll. Then you're going to start rolling it and keep it as tight as you can. This is where your friend comes in to help you. You're going to do the same thing to the end of the tarp that you did at the start. So you're going to fold in the sides, make a triangle, and then fold them in. This creates another end of waterproofing to protect your roll. Now you can ask your friend to hand you your rope. You have your slip knot and you have your loop. So you're going to take your loop and you're going to put it around your bedroll like that. You can have a buddy help you hold the bedroll closed while you do that. You're then going to hold the rope and push the slip knot down. And you're going to keep pushing it until it's super duper tight. Then we're going to take the rope, lay it across your bedroll. You're going to hold it there as you take your rope and wrap it around the bedroll again. Once we're here, we're going to flip our bedroll over, and we have our rope around the end. You take your rope, you lay it across, and you push it underneath the rope. Then we lay it across, and we do the same thing with the other loop. Once we're here, we're going to flip the bedroll over again so the rope is wrapped around the other end. And once we get here, there's a few different things you can do. You can tuck it under, pull it through and tie a knot, or for the complicated handle, you make a loop, you stick your hand through it, and you grab the free end of the rope. Then you pull it through to make another loop. Then you repeat. And then you take the loop, your final loop, and you push it across. To make a simple handle for your bedroll, and then you tie a knot. Once you've got your knot tied, you take your end of rope, you pull it across, and tuck it underneath. You pick how long you want your handle to be. You flip it over. And make another knot. And there's your handle. By now, you still have a few feet of rope, which you can just take just tie it off on the end and you're all set. When your bedroll is done, it should be tight, compact, and not falling apart. Ideally, you should be able to chuck it and have it be absolutely fine. See how mine isn't falling apart in any way? It's still all together. This is going to keep all of my bedding together and dry for when I go camping. How you take apart your bedroll is almost as important as how you put it together, because how you take it apart will dictate how easy it is to put it back together when you're leaving for home at the end of your camping event. The idea when you undo your bedroll is to do everything you did backwards. So the first knot you want to untie is the one you did after your handle. Once you've done that, you undo your handle. Flip your bedroll back over. And you're left with just your slip. You want to leave your slip knot tied so that when you go to roll up your bedroll again, you don't have to retie it. And then you just unroll your bed.